Welcome to the online Effort Certification Preparer Role training presentation. The process you are about to learn will be used when you need to prepare an Effort Certification document using the new Effort Certification dashboard link located in USC's Kuali financial system. By the end of this e-learning tutorial, you will be able to identify the new Effort Certification dashboard's functionality, prepare an Effort Certification document via the dashboard, submit it for approval, and identify how certifiers will use this system to finalize the Effort Certification documents that you have prepared for them. You may begin the Effort Certification process after you have been notified via email by USC's Office of Financial Analysis regarding the certification period. The email you receive from OFA will contain a link that will take you to a login page for the Kuali financial system. This is similar to the former eCert system notification email that linked to the SARA system. Please note that you will also receive a Kuali financial system generated action list notification email. This notification email will contain a link directly to the specific Effort Certification document that you will need to prepare. If you are not already logged into the Kuali financial system, the email link will take you to the Kuali portal's login screen. From here, you will log in using your USC NetID username and password. User authentication first verifies your credentials, then opens Kuali to screens configured specifically for your assigned roles and permissions. Kuali should open to the Financials main menu tab. As you can see, there are quite a few items to choose from. We're looking for the Effort Certification dashboard link, which is found in Reports, beneath the Effort Certification heading on the far right of your screen. This will take you to the Effort Certification dashboard. Now, we should mention here that the Effort Certification tool may not look identical to what you see during this tutorial. For instance, a button or a link may be labeled slightly different, or a column name may have minor changes by the time you are working in the tool. Any changes will be on a very small scale and easy to figure out, and you can be assured that the basic processes we cover here will remain the same or be very similar. If you have any questions, please contact the Office of Financial Analysis for more information. Let's review the main features on the dashboard. The dashboard's layout is the same for other Effort Certification roles, such as certifier or reviewer. However, different information and links will be displayed based on the role you're logged in with. The role view will be indicated in the upper left-hand side on your dashboard screen. If you have multiple Effort Certification roles, the other role names will be listed on the right of the Switch Role text. Clicking on the role here will change the dashboard view and some of the available functions. Moving to the far right, you'll see the EC dashboard link, which you can click on to return to this dashboard page. There are also links to the Total Access for Research Administration System, or TARA for short, the KFS main menu page, and a help link that will take you to the Office of Financial Analysis's website. On the left side of the screen, below your name, the certification period or periods you are currently viewing are displayed, along with a link to view Effort Certification documents for different periods. Beneath this information is a menu of links for launching inquiries and reports. The document status information located in the top center of your screen contains 4 links. The top one summarizes all ECD documents assigned to you for the certification period, followed by a link to the ECD documents that have not been started as of yet. This is the link you'll click to begin working on an ECD. Below this is the ECD Documents Prepared link, which indicates the number of documents assigned to you that have been prepared for this period, and the ECD Documents Final link, which shows the number of documents that have been reviewed and approved by your assigned certifier or certifiers and are now in final state. In this example, please note that there are 17 documents total. Of these, 15 documents showing in Not Started, 0 prepared documents, and 2 in final state. This breakout is also graphically presented in the pie chart below the document status, indexed by percentages. We'll return to this page shortly and show how this chart will update as documents are prepared or finalized. We'll start the Effort Certification preparation process by clicking on the ECD Documents Not Started link. On the subsequent screen, you can enter the certifier's 7-digit ID number in the search box to seek Effort Certificate documents to work on. Please note that the system's functionality for future search options is currently being programmed, so this process may be enhanced in the future. For the time being, it's more likely that you will just click on the school or center's name to drill down to the Effort Certification document you need to prepare. Continue to drill down by clicking on one of the items listed under Departments. Next, click on the name of your assigned certifier, and then click on the ECD number that you want to prepare. If, prior to this open certification period, you had initiated a payroll expense transfer electronic document to submit any changes to the certifier's original effort, any modifications that you had made will be reflected here. Clicking on the employee's name or the account or object code will open a Kuali inquiry page. For additional information regarding this function, please refer to the Kuali Basics Training and Reference Guide located on the Kuali at USC website. The effort you should certify is the effort charged to the grant. We've created a generic example here, but for each account listed under both the Sponsored Support and the Other Institutional Support fields, you will have the account name, the account number, its object code, the percent of salary allocation per USC payroll system, the percent of effort, and the original period salary. In this example, we also see rows for salary cap cost share. The system will credit the percentage of salary cap effort associated with that particular project, for example, plus or minus 5%. In the lower left corner of your screen, you will see financial information based on the ECD, the Financial Institutionalized Base Salary, the Staff Annual Base Salary, and the Research Assistant's Monthly Salary. When you were certifying for a research assistant in the legacy system, you would certify up to the percentage of their full-time equivalent. In the new effort certification system, you will be certifying to 100%. If you want to see a breakdown of the certifier's salary, click on the View Period Salary Detail button. This screen will display the salary associated with your certification period, and you can toggle between paid and earned salary views. At the bottom of the screen, you'll notice some action buttons. As a best practice, you should save your work before approving your document. When you save the document and then close out of it without approving, it will be saved to your Kuali action list, and you can return to it in the future to complete the preparation process. You'll also notice a Send Ad Hoc button. This allows a preparer or certifier to customize the effort certification document's workflow routing of the effort certification document by adding specific individuals or groups in the Kuali system. FYI is simply a courtesy notification. The regular workflow routing process is not interrupted if the recipient does not open the effort certification document. Acknowledge is an action request. The recipients must open the effort certification document and confirm receiving it. For the purposes of the effort certification process, we're not going to use the Approve button for ad hoc routing. At this point, if you do not need to make any modifications or changes, you're now ready to approve your effort certification document. You'll do this by clicking on the Approve button on the bottom of your screen. Keep in mind that as a preparer, when you click on the Approve button, you will be changing the document status from Not Started to Prepared, and this is how it will be reflected on the effort certification dashboard. Only a certifier can finalize a document by approving it through the system. If your document contains any errors, you'll get an error message. But if everything was entered correctly, you'll see the message, "Document was successfully approved," in the left corner of the screen under the ECD number. The document will then be routed to your assigned certifier for them to finalize. We'll review the process for finalizing an Effor certification document in a moment. Now that you have approved the document status information and graph on the dashboard have been updated. You may recall that before we worked on this document, there were 15 documents not started and 0 documents showing in the documents prepared. But now we see that there are only 14 documents in the not started queue, and the one we just worked on has been moved to the prepared list, and the pie chart reflects this as well. So that is an example of how to prepare an Effor certification document without making any modifications. Now let's look at how to prepare an ECD that does need some modifications to it. Let's now look at an example where you must make changes to the ECD. To make modifications to a document, begin by clicking on the Documents Not Started link on the dashboard and click on an item listed under School or Center. Next, click on the name of one of the certifiers and click on the ECD number to open it. Click on Modify. This creates a line for you to add details for the new account. You'll use the Add New Detail line to include additional account, object code, and current effort information. Don't forget that you must also adjust the account that was in place to balance the new % effort you are supplying. The total effort for each object code must remain the same as the original effort. For example, we just added a new account with 8% effort on object code 14600, so we must remove 8% effort on object code 14600 from another account. If you do not know the account number or object code, you can use the lookup icon below these fields to access the Quality Lookup function and enter the search criteria you need to obtain your information. When you have completed the Add New Detail line and adjusted the % efforts so that they will balance, click the Add button located on the right. This will add your information to the Effort certification document. If you make any modifications, you may attach a note to the document for the Office of Financial Analysis that explains why the changes were made. To attach a note, click on the Note Attachment button located on the right-hand side of your screen. If you are attaching a file, you must enter the file name or a brief comment in the text box. This is a required field. Attachments have a 40 megabyte file size limit and can be in any of the more common file types. To save the notes you entered and attach the file that you have selected, click the Add button located on the right of the Attached Files field. When you are done with the notes and attachments, click Close and save your work. Click the Approve button to complete the document's preparation process. You'll see the message, "Document was successfully approved," in the left corner of the screen under the ECD number. If your document contains any error, you will receive an error message there instead. Please keep in mind that a Quality Financial System Payroll Expense Transfer (EDOC) will be triggered if an Effort certification document is approved by a certifier containing any modifications to the % of effort greater than or equal to 1%. A PET EDOC will also be triggered upon approval by a certifier if any modifications are made to the accounts charged or if any new detail lines are added. The preparer, or certifier if there is no preparer, must then take action on the PET EDOC. Let's briefly explore this process. As we've discussed, after a preparer modifies an Effort certification document, it is routed to a certifier for approval. The certifier then approves the ECD, and the document's status is changed from prepared to final. Once an ECD is approved and its route status is final, a payroll expense transfer EDOC will be automatically initiated and pre-populated, reflecting the modifications made to the effort certification document during its preparation. A preparer, or certifier if there is no preparer, will receive notification that a PET EDOC has been routed to their Kuali Financial Services action list and that it requires their attention. The PET EDOC can be accessed from the Kuali Main Financials menu. After the preparer or certifier verifies that the information on the PET EDOC is accurate, they must then complete the required Sponsored Project Accounting Information section of the document, make any other modifications as needed, and then electronically submit the PET EDOC. Please visit the Payroll Expense Transfer webpage located at kuali.usc.edu for additional information. Here you will also find brief e-learning tutorials for how to complete the PET EDOC. We're almost done with this tutorial, but before we wrap it up, we'll take a quick look at the certifier's process for finalizing the effort certification documents that you have prepared. As we stated earlier, the certifier's dashboard layout is pretty much the same as for other effort certification roles, such as preparers, which we worked on just a few moments ago. However, some different information and links will be displayed. The current role will be indicated in the upper left-hand side of the screen. We're logged in as a certifier for this demonstration, and you can also see that there are no additional roles for this individual. You'll notice that the dashboard for the certifier still contains document status information in the top center portion of the screen, with the information graphically presented in the pie chart below, and this will update the same way we demonstrated earlier in this tutorial as EDOCs move through the system. The certifier can begin the finalization process by clicking on the ECD Documents Prepared link. The certifier can access the effort certification documents by either entering their employee ID number in the search field or by clicking on the school or center's name, and then the department, and then the certifier's name. They will need to click on the ECD number to open up the details regarding the document. From here, they can modify the document if needed or select any of the actions we've previously discussed below, such as saving, using the ad hoc option, or approving. The certifier also has the option to return the effort certification document to the preparer by selecting the Return for Correction button. However, they will then need to add a note stating the reason for returning the document by using the Note Attachment link above. When everything is in order, the certifier clicks Approve. The certifier must also confirm that the efforts shown on the report reflects the actual work performed and that they are in a position to verify that the work was performed. A message will appear stating that the document was successfully approved. The ECD has been moved to final status, and if we return to the effort certification dashboard, we can see that the document status information and graph have been updated to reflect this change. You've just learned how to complete an effort certification document using the Kuali Financial System. Now that you have finished this e-learning tutorial, you are able to navigate through the effort certification dashboard and identify all the different features. You can also properly prepare, modify, and approve an effort certification document. And lastly, you are able to identify the certifier's process for finalizing an effort certification document. For additional information regarding effort certification, including other related e-learning modules, policies and procedures, or business rules regarding effort certification at USC, please refer to the Office of Financial Analysis at the phone number or web address shown on your screen. You can also access additional e-learning videos and other training materials from this page. You can also visit the Kuali at USC website and click on the User Guide and Training link to access the Kuali Basics Training and Reference Guide for information on other Kuali-related functions. For questions regarding payroll expense transfers, contact USC's payroll office at the number shown on your screen. You can also contact the Office of Sponsored Project Accounting for more assistance. For all other questions, including login assistance, please contact Kuali Customer Support.